Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. We heartily welcome you all to our YouTube channel cadcaemaster. If you enjoy what you see, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an upload. Here we'll be dealing with the customizing our SolidWorks user interface. You could see the agenda. We'll go through the system options. We'll also see how we can set up our unit systems. And in the customization, we'll go through these shortcut bars, keyboard shortcuts, mouse gestures. And finally, we'll see the background themes which are available for the SolidWorks. Well, this is the options. So we have system options, document properties. In the system options, we have the sketch. We need to do two more important settings here. First thing is to auto rotate view normal to sketch plane on sketch creation and sketch addition, and as well as enable on-screen numeric input on entity creation. Create dimensions only when value is entered. If you check these two options, it will help you to create the dimensions automatically. Now without these two settings, I'll show you what exactly is going to happen. Now, if you'd like to sketch something or create something, you can simply select sketch. I'll select a plane. Now you could see it didn't orient to normal view what we are looking for. So if you want to do it manually, you need to select this normal view. And now if you would like to create a sketch, you could see there is no direct on-screen numeric input activated. If you want to give the dimensions, you need to create the sketch first, and then by using the smart dimension, you need to assign the dimension again. So to stop this repetitive activity, what we could do is, I would like to go to the system options. In the sketch, I'll check this auto rotate view and enable on-screen numeric input. Now with these two settings, let us see. Now if you would like to edit the sketch or create the sketch, it will automatically orient your sketch to normal view, one thing. And now if you would like to create a sketch again, you can see you'd have the direct on-screen numeric input as active. You can able to enter the values as per your need. If you don't want to have the values, you can simply click so that it will automatically create without dimensions. So these are the two important settings we should have it. In the document properties, you could able to set the dimension annotations, radius values. So if it is straight, you could able to turn it. Same thing, you can change the standards. By default, I'm using 𝐻𝐸 standards. Could able to change the fonts for the angle, dimension, chamfer, diameter, everything. Similarly, in the system options, if you would like to run your system with the performance, we do have this enhanced graphics performance. You can check this option. If your system doesn't meet the SolidWorks requirements and it is running slow, you can uncheck this option, and you can even reduce the shaded and drafting quality to lower values. Okay, and here you could have the unit systems set by default, If you would like to change it, you can set it to MKS as well as CGS. If you would like to customize it as per your need, you can do it here. You can even change the decimals, okay, and even the mass in grams to something else like kgs and pounds. So this is how we set it here. In the display, we have the standard orientation view as the first angle projection. If you would like to have it change to third angle, you could even do that. So these are the general settings. If you would like to change it, you can. That is all about options. Now, how to set a customized keyboard shortcut as well as mouse gestures, we'll see. You can right click in this ribbon bar and you could see there is the enable command manager. If you turn it on or turn it off, you could see there is no command manager. You can hide and turn it on whenever needed. There is option called use large button with text. If you don't want it, you can hide it. There is no text for the tools. If you want it, you can check this. So these are the tabs which you can uncheck and check as per the requirement. Let's say I don't use the MBD, you can uncheck here. Similarly, add-ins, I don't want it, you can remove it from the tabs. Well, next thing is to deal with the customized tools. Very important thing, the icon size. You can set it as per the requirement. You can see the screen. It will change accordingly. I'm pretty much okay with the small icon. I'll be using it. There's tooltip, so it is activated. It shows the tooltip with the images. If you hover on it, you could able to see the details. Now these are the quick mates and the quick configurations is activated for the context toolbar. So we would recommend you to keep this as it is. In the shortcut bars, you can able to see. So this is for assembly and these are the tools which we use it. Let's say if you're working on the SketchUp workbench, if you'd like to have your own customized tools here, you can set it into the shortcut bar. So you can just switch from here toolbars. You can directly go to the sketch, and these all are the tools we use for the sketching. I personally use this one. The convert entities is already there. So similarly, you can use others. The dynamic mirror and a center rectangle instead of the corner rectangle. So you can remove it. To remove, you can simply select it and drag and drop it in the graphics area. Circle, I would like to remove it, and this is not needed for me. I'll be removing when it all not needed. Dimensions, I would like to remove. Likewise, you can customize the shortcut bars for features as well as the sketches. Next thing comes is the keyboard shortcuts. I would like to assign keyboard shortcuts for few tools. Let's say for smart dimension, this is the one. I would like to take it as D, not shift D. You can just only press D in your keyboard. So it is telling that it is already been assigned to move. If you would like to change it, just say yes. And I'd like to have the shortcut for insert sketch. For normal view, along with the control 8, I would like to have one more, that is N. If I press N, it should orient to normal view. Similarly, isometric view. Along with control 7, I would like to use I for this. Next thing, I would like to use trim. Repeatedly we use it. T for trim. Circle. to C for circle. Yes, these are the few tools which I would like to use for the shortcuts. Similarly, for the mouse gestures, we have the 4, 8 and 12 gestures. You can even customize it. You can drag and drop it if you don't want. If you want something else, you can search from the search bar and add it here. Yeah, so these are the few things. You can customize it. If you want to reset to defaults, you can reset here. And if you want to save them, what and all the things, you have it now. Let's say right now I have set something. You can use the save and restore settings, and you can save this defaults to your location, and you can share it to your colleagues as well, as whenever it is needed you can just restore it from this particular .sld registry file. Now add-ins. While using the SolidWorks, if you have add-ins activated, I kindly recommend you to uncheck them so that you can work on the SolidWorks with ease. So these add-ins will slow down your system. If it is there, please uncheck these things. Whenever it is needed, you can come back and check the add-ins. Now after restarting, you can check your shortcuts. Now if I press I, it is isometric. If I press N, it's a normal view. Normal view or normal to view tool is very advanced. Let's say I would like to orient to top view, and I'll simply align near to the top view, and if I press N tool, it will automatically align to the top view. Similarly, whichever the near view is there, it will try to adjust accordingly. Very advanced tool. So now I'd like to open a component so that we can see the shortcuts. So now if I just go into the editing mode, if you press, you can see all the shortcuts which you have it here. It's there. If you want to change the icon position, you can again go back to the customize. Just go to the shortcut bar, just align it as per the need. Click OK. And now if you press S key, it will be toggled. Now L for line, it will be there by default. If you would like to come out of this, press escape, and to trim, T is the shortcut, it's activated. C for circle is also activated. Similarly, D for dimension, it's activated. So this is how you set your keyboard shortcuts. And now very important is Q is for inserting the sketch as well as exiting the sketch. Let's say I would like to work on this face. Just select the face or a plane, just press Q to enter and work on that face. And if you're done with everything, you can simply again press Q to exit the workbench. So a single shortcut for getting into the workbench and coming out of the workbench. Finally, one more important thing is to set your theme of the SolidWorks. There are some backgrounds for whole user interface that you can customize it from the system options. If you have the colors there, the icon, you can set it to classic, and in the background we have these 4 different types. I'd like to show you how the dark theme is going to work. You could see this is how the icon color will change. Finally, to summarize, we had seen the options. In the options, we had went through the system options, unit systems, and customizing our toolbars, shortcut bars, keyboard shortcuts, and the mouse gestures, as well as finally we had seen how to deal with the SolidWorks background default themes like the light and black themes. We heartily thank you all for watching this video. if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram for behind the scenes content and the updates. Stay curious, stay awesome, and see you again in the next video.